So this woman posted this in the marriage subreddit saying, "Today I told my husband I hate him." Okay, that is a title. She said, "Me and my husband waited 6 years to get married and have been together for 13 years. We have two perfect children, but I've had enough. We both work full-time jobs. He leaves when I do and gets home shortly after me. But I get both the kids ready for the day by myself. When I get home, 95% of the time, I'm cooking dinner while he watches TV. He doesn't help with the kids, even if they are screaming for me and I'm busy with dinner. I do bath time. I do bedtime. I basically am on my feet working from 5:40 a.m. to bedtime at 8:30 p.m. I might get an hour of sitting down after dinner to do something I want to do, i.e., playing my Switch or reading or crocheting. But even then, it's interrupted by children wanting or needing me, and he gets to sit there undisturbed. Today, we had a busy day. It's Sunday. When we got home, he promptly took a nap in the living room while I cleaned the whole house. It was 4:30 before I sat down and decided to play my Switch. At 5:30, he wakes up complaining about how I haven't gotten up to make dinner and it's getting late, all while making hateful comments about me playing a game instead of making dinner. He then throws my speaker into the middle of the living room because where I plugged it into the kitchen was in his way, which immediately sparked an argument that eventually turned into a screaming match about the disrespect. That argument evolved into a blow up about other issues. One of the points was every time I try to take downtime to do one of my hobbies, he has a problem with it. Another point was how his job ends when he walks in the door. But mine continues till the kids go to bed, and it's not unreasonable to want time to do something that relaxes and brings me peace. He apologized and said he respects my need to do my hobbies. Moving on to 25 minutes later, I'm getting ready to log off my game when the baby got a hold of a piece of trash left by his big sister. We both popped up and I grabbed it. As the baby is crying because we took it from him, I was talking to him and said, "Okay, hold on, baby. I'm going to log off real quick so we can go to bed." My husband walks by at that moment, muttering very hatefully about me being on my game again. When I called him out on it, saying that his actions just completely discredited his statement about respecting my need to have me time to do my hobbies, then he said that because I was on that game, I didn't respond quick enough to the baby getting a hold of trash and he could have choked. I pointed out how I was the one to get it from him and that there were two adults in the room. Why do I always have to be the one who is constantly vigilant? Beyond that, I had just cleaned the room, and very reasonably, I believed it wouldn't have anything in there like that. Then he tried to twist it around and tried to make it seem like he was just joking, but I'd had it. I ended up yelling, "I effing hate you," before taking our son to bed. I keep thinking about it, and I've tried to reason out my feelings, but anytime I try to describe it in a different way, it keeps coming back to hate and resentment. This lady is checked out. Listen to, I resent him every morning he sleeps in while I take care of the kids. I hate him when he is sitting in the chair unfazed while the kids scream at me while I'm cooking. I resent him getting random undisturbed naps and downtime. I hate how many times I have brought up my overstimulation, frustration, and the unfair workload just for him to never change. He may work on it for about a month, then falls back on old habits. This part. I'm not looking for advice or divorce. I'm pretty sure we're headed that way. I'm just venting because he will never get it, and I'm so tired of it. So, this woman is over it. This paragraph right here speaks to it all. She is done. It seems like all that's next is creating a plan and executing because she's so checked out right now. She already knows it's not going to get better. And this post speaks to what many women are going through in the current culture, just being done with being married single mothers. Have a great day says, "I'm so sorry. Your feelings are absolutely valid. I know you're not looking for advice, so I just wanted to send you hugs. You sound very capable, so I'm sure you will figure things out and make it to the other side happier and better. You got this." Stuck in Nowhereville said, "Yeah, When you slide from rage to contempt, there is no coming back. I hear you. I've lived that life and gave no regrets leaving. Maybe she meant I have no regrets leaving. I had way less work and time for myself. Lurker, the pip says, I can tell you from experience that the peace you will feel when he's out of your space will be incredible. Perth guy says, I think when the divorce happens, you'll suddenly find yourself with more free time and less stress. Goldie Rosie Kitty says, yep, just make sure he has the kids 50% of the time. That's 50% of the time you could use to chill, improve yourself, learn skills, have hobbies, rest, date, clean, etc., etc. Is probably like heaven. Weary Tear says, I know we're strangers, but it does feel good to vent and know that others really do care. Past Outlandishness says, I'm really sorry you're going through this, OP. Your feelings are valid. You're exhausted, overworked, and underappreciated. It's not just about the game, it's about the years of feeling like a single parent while being in a partnership. It's about constantly having to advocate for your basic needs for rest and personal time, only to be met with resistance and gaslighting. You're being neglected. Anyone can understand being hateful when you're expected to do all of that with little respect or appreciation. Absolutely. And then I'll get to this last one. So you're a married single parent. Honestly, I tell him to shape up or ship out. If you do not want to get divorced, you both need some serious couples counseling. Neither of you respect each other, and you hold in your feelings until it comes out as I hate you, which is extremely unhealthy, especially if it happens in front of your children. It takes two to create a child, and he sure as hell can spend time caring and watching for his children. If you are the primary dinner maker of the house, on that note, when was the last time he helped you make dinner and let you zone out in front of the TV? And that's where we go back to the word help. And we have got to pull that out of our language. And I know that I'm still guilty of saying it myself because it's not help. Everybody that's an adult that decided to create a family should be participating in the household. And you could tell by this language that there's no coming back from this. And hopefully there will be an update where she lets us know where she went from here because there's no coming back. And I just think that women are tired of being seen as the wife appliance. And I know I use that term wife appliance all the time. And it might not have caught on to everybody, but women are tired of feeling like the servants of the home, the appliance of the home, only to be used and underappreciated and undervalued. Because why would you value like your coffee pot or your air fryer or your microwave? You just use them. And that's how women are feeling used like an appliance. All right, y'all, join the conversation. Let me know what you think of this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.